Welcome back to the Super Dinosaurs channel, a family-friendly destination for fetuses, man-children, and the chronically online #1 educational channel for dinosaurs and extinct monsters. Today we are counting down the top 20 most satanic dinosaurs that molested the T-Rex. Number 20, Smilodon. The Smilodon is an extinct family of saber-toothed tigers that lived in the Ice Age. This dinosaur cat was extremely lethal and had coarse fur used for deflecting the attacks of early humans and primates. Its primary food was ancient humans and baby dinosaurs, as seen in the hit show Flintstones, known for its award-winning scientific accuracy and vitamins. Cavemen eventually domesticated these tigers into modern cats and domesticated wild dinosaurs into parrots. However, some scientists want to bring this death kitty back. Some people believe this is the work of a ghost of the fallen saber-tooth, brainwashing its unfortunate prey into the endless spiral of madness. The death kitty could regrow its teeth, as their sabers would frequently break during hunting. Humans would use these sabers to create various objects used for sexual recreation. Number 19, Trudon. The Trudon was a species of ancient raptor, which was 11 feet tall and feet long. This extinct animal was the smartest animal to ever live, making it the cleverest girl the world has ever seen. Its retractable toe claw was used to disembowel large sauropods, and it used its brain to process what sections of a dinosaur were the best target for an attack. Unlike other carnivores, which were extremely unintelligent and only could think of one thing at a time, as proven by Jurassic Fight Club, the most reliable documentary to exist. Number 17, Majungatholus. Majungatholus was a bellysaurus that lived in the Cetacean period. Its large teeth were used for slashing, unlike most other animals in the certain period, similar to sharks. This giant lizard used its tiny arms for mating, intensely pleasuring the partner with disgusting worm-like movements the ball socket joint allowed for. They have extremely well-developed but tiny arms, with pronated wrists and double-jointed elbows, which is unique among Bellysaurus. These animals had bizarre dagger on their head, likely used for impaling prey, similar to a unicorn, but with rabies and a thirst for blood. This creature killed for sport and used its large ostrich-like eggs and legs to AI malfunction. Number 16, Tetanus boa. The Titanoboa's name translates to Titan Serpent King, as it swam in the satanic rivers of South America. Its large teeth were used to inject 3 gallons of a F venom into unfortunate prey. This snake used its long tail to constrict prey, and fossils suggest that its ribs were extended, providing structure for membranes to fly. Its long tongue of the devil boa were used to electrocute prey, as the eels it fed on fueled it with extra energy. This snake could easily consume a T-Rex whole, as the tetanus boa was around 70 feet long and weighed as much as 10 elephants. Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. The plants alive during the Jurassic period, which survived until the cetacean extinction that marked the end of the Jurassic era, were found in the guts of giant sauropods. Next to them were the footprints of large theropods. This suggests multiple things. This suggests pack hunting behavior in large theropods, coordinated like wolves, where the dinosaur would take turns disemboweling and ambushing the prey. It also suggests that sauropods likely really liked feet and would like the plant matter off the footprints of the big sauropods, licking the footprints and the plants up, which would distract them long enough for the predators to get a bite. Scientists don't know why they liked feet this much, but it is a science fact. Whether or not the sauropods were kinky enough to enjoy being eaten is still unproven in the fossil record. Number 14, Gojirasaurus. Gojirasaurus is a Triassic species of theropod, which is known from the remains in United States Kingdom. This America animal had a ferocious bite force, similar to that of a tyrant rex, where it crushed the bones of any unfortunate prey. Its favorite food was Megalodon eggs, which is dug up from the sand with its large elongated snout, and then ate the young fish and eggs. This animal survived the extinction. It is possible nuclear tests in the Pacific would have turned it into a large, unstoppable monster. It's a good thing God sent an asteroid to destroy these satanic creatures, along with all other satanic Mesozoic monsters. Number 13, Suchomimus. The Suchomimic was a species of small Spinosaurus with long spiked legs and brown coloring along the dorsal. The hump on this animal was not used to store water, unlike larger relatives. It was used to store reproductive fluids for mating. Due to this, only males had them, and females were just upsized baryonyx. Due to this, Mimex might be the same as baryonyx, where its claws were used to disembowel trees, create structures to attract a mate. This animal was found with a 200-foot-long tapeworm inside its body, draining the fluids from the hump, turning male Suchomimus into an upsized male baryonyx. Likely also had a hard, short burst of atomic energy, judging by the larger species of Spinosaurus. This could have been used to dig holes, and use these holes to lay hot, steaming coprolites in. Number 10, Gigantis Spinosaurus. You thought Spinosaurus was big. Meet its larger cousin, the Gigantis Spinosaurus, also known by scientists as the Ultra Rex. The U-Rex was 87 feet tall and 400 feet long, making it the weight of 2 blue whales. Its motherfucking fire beams were so badass enough to destroy 2 cities, and its mating dance could be used to lure in prey that is too horny for their own good. This animal had claws the size of cars, which were wielded with deadly efficiency. Its legs were short for paddling, yet they were able to maintain a speed of 34 miles per hour. Number 9, Lystrosaurus. Lystrosaurus was a small mammal-like reptile from the Permian and Triassic eras, known from many fossils. This animal had bone-like armor for protection against early dinosaurs and Dimensionodons. Its turtle-like back could hold up to 1,000 pounds of pressure, enough to break free from the weak boy jaw of T-Rex, which was a dumb scavenger pussy that ate the kills from velociraptors and was frequently prey for Spinosaurus. Sorry, I got off topic, but the Lystrosaurus was also covered in thick scales, and its claws were used to inject venom into enemies. Number 7, Leopluradon. This 600-meter-long Goliath was the size of 3 blue whales. Its teeth were the size of buildings, and each of its flippers were as long as a football stadium. It was the only animal able to feed on Rhodantodactylus and Gojirasaurus. Using its ice breath, it could create entire glaciers to attack prey. It was bloodthirsty enough to hunt for sport, similar to modern orcas. Number 7, Dimetrodon. Dimetrodon was an extinct dinosaur, which was a species of pterodactyl. The Dimorphodon had a large head with a bite force of 4 million pounds, and its large crest for disemboweling prey. The Dimorphodon's teeth were used to dig into flesh of sauropods and create tunnel-like systems through the skin of an Argentinosaurus, where they would lay eggs and reproduce. It had a 3-foot wingspan with knife-like wingtips, but the Dimorphodon's cold-blooded heart was of Satan himself. Number 5, Purus. This ancient animal, thought to be the ancestor of Discord moderators. Its large compound eyes were used to spot baby dinosaurs and drag them into its cave. Then it would proceed to, the following section is too explicit for ChatGPT. Please select a new script. Please select a new script. Please select a new script. Number 3, Purus Colossus. This giant animal had the fattest ass ever. It was the ancestor of your mom. It could weigh over 369 tons and fed on anything that got in its way. Its thick blubber was thick enough to house a family of humans. This animal grabbed small dinosaurs that fell in the water and ate them without any mercy. Its cold-blooded satanic heart was there so it could attack other animals without mercy. Its back flippers held large claws, used to fight other members of its species. Then the winner would cannibalize the other and smash its remains into the rocks below, asserting its dominance, providing the new winner with extra blubber and nutrients. It was 256 feet long, lived about 50 million years ago in the Holocene. Number 2, Megalania. This creature is 32 feet long and ate early animals and humans and large kangaroos. It uses dirty mouth bacteria to give its prey STDs, which killed them and allowed it to feast on the remains. This animal is so disgusting and horrible. Scientists often call it the M-Rex. Its tail could dislocate if grabbed by a predator and regrow even larger. It can also charge up an atomic fireball from its back spines, use it to cook its food so it doesn't get a tummy ache. Before we go on to number 1, please like and subscribe so I can afford to use ChatGPT to generate my scripts. Oh, and you'll get 10 years of amazing luck. Ask any of my followers for verification for free Robux and V-Buck giveaway. Give me your social security number and you will win free cookies and chocolate milk. Now we move on to the number 1 most satanic and horrible dinosaur to ever live. Number 1, Ornitholestes. The Ornitholestes is a small carnivore that is named for the dank, swampy jungles of Egypt. It competed with Spinosaurus for prey and would steal the food from Spino and make him cry. That is the absolute most meanest thing any living thing can do. This deserves the Ornitholestes, the number 1 spot of most satanic monster to ever exist.
A mother